Guys, welcome back to the CCGS wildcards. Yep.
I didn't notice that the break
This
was
guy
too long.
fiending Twitter.
Yeah,
that's what
standing
he's
out
always doing. He's
Twitter.
always on Twitter, guys. So give him a follow. It's
That's
right
our
at the bottom.
Twitter,
Yeah, his name's right there. Yep, it's right there.
Yep.
Yeah, give him a follow. Tweet at him. He'll definitely tweet back. But
Not for now though. Not for now.
yeah,
we are
not for now.
casting.
We're working now. But yeah, this guy, he really likes his Twitter, so he'll definitely listen to. He'll reply to all the fan mail or hate mail you send him. So.
Try not to send me hate mail. So.
Yeah, constructive tweets. Anyway,
yes.
we are back with the lower bracket final for the wildcard. If you look at the bracket right here, we have YaoYao versus Detective Hecka.
And
Winner plays Legend.
Yes.
And then
we
we'll
will crown the
determine
second player to represent us.
we'll crown the second player to represent us.
So
We say us,
excited.
Southeast Asia. We are not even part of this pro scene, but we're gonna claim them,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna claim it.
We're
I
from
mean,
Singapore and Malaysia. Neither of these guys are from there, but we're just gonna claim them. It's like, yeah.
It's
see
our
pride.
people.
See pride.
Yeah.
But yes, YaoYao and Hecka. They are going to be playing one another. They did not match each other in the start of the day. So now
that's
they
right.
are going to play one another. Hecka, going to be pretty happy if he took out Siako in the most spectacular fashion.
Yes.
So,
I just
Royal
tweeted
Giant.
that out. That was so freaking
Royal Giant.
awesome.
And now we've got some stats on Hecka himself. He uses a lot of poison. Surprise,
And,
surprise.
Mega
Everyone.
Minion, yeah, Mega Minion is one of his staple. Even before Mega Minion became a very popular choice in the competitive scene in the last few months, he was using Mega Minion a lot in his Golem and Lava Hound deck. So I'm not too surprised to see that card as one of his frequently used cards. As for YaoYao, there we go, Mortar, Miner, and
Oh,
Golem.
he doesn't use that much poison actually. He's
For YaoYao, yeah, he doesn't use that much poison.
He's
actually.
you can see he's a chip fiend. Yeah, he loves to chip away at your towers,
With
make you
Mortar,
pull out your hair in frustration. He's that kind of player. So you know what kind of guy YaoYao is. He's the kind of guy that pisses you off. And,
But he's a nice guy in real
he's
person.
super funny though.
Super nice.
If you speak to him, you know he's really trolly.
Yeah.
If that whole look of his doesn't already tell you that. And I can't wait for the bans. I am still waiting for that Ice Golem ban, that revolutionary ban that YaoYao did to get him to this final, to his wildcard actually, because he banned Ice Golem in that final game required for him to win, and he won it because there was no Ice Golem. There are a lot of the stall tactics are just not possible. Not possible, and a lot of the players were thrown out of their comfort zone. So we'll see if YaoYao does that. He bans Tornado though.
Banned by Detective Hecka. And Tornado banned by YaoYao again, third time.
Sparky.
Sparky? Ooh.
It's gonna happen.
Ooh.
What is this? Rocket ban. Okay, there are two things you can read into this. One, he's kind of doing what Tali did, banning Clone, where he doesn't really care what's going to be banned. He's like, all right, if I'm going to ban something, I might as well ban something that could potentially chunk away my towers, because you don't see Hecka play Rocket almost ever. So banning Rocket is good because, okay, one, if you're running Pump, Rocket's really bad for you. If you're running Sparky, that's pretty bad for you as well. And if you're running Expo, Rocket trades with your Expo. So if Expo is your main win condition, having a Rocket there can really ruin your day. So banning that out is kind of cool. And on the other hand, it opens up a lot of other cards for him to use in his normal arsenal. So I like it.
I'm just thinking it could be something like, I don't know, maybe Graveyard? I mean, you will find some way to bait out the poison. Maybe with a Pump. Maybe you play a Graveyard Pump deck.
Could work.
Yeah,
I still think Sparky. You put it at the back, it's weak to rockets, but no rocket, so...
No rocket, so you just go all the way through and then pair it with cannon.
I mean, you saw Clash Royale, right? The Supercell themselves, they actually were pushing this YouTuber or this guy to do a Sparky deck. I can't remember who it was, but it was on their Twitter. So maybe Hecka's just going for the fan service here. Right, we'll see. Hecka, game number 1 here versus YaoYao. Loser goes home. Winner fights Legend in the grand finals. Hecka banning out Rocket. Tornado banned by YaoYao. Ewiz coming out here, already going to be choking on that poison. But the Mega Minute get in. Yes, he will. Snipes him down. Rider. And am I surprised? Really, not really. And interesting miner placement here. A backline miner defensively used there.
And it worked.
It worked. And he did take some damage on this tower though. So.
And
YaoYao
does have a huge,
gets a huge hit.
Elixir advantage right now. He comes in with a Mega Knight. Use the set for the
puts it out of jump range, so they can take extra damage. That Mega Knight gonna get effectively countered here, or is
Ooh,
it?
he's
Oh,
gonna leap
he's just
onto
gonna
the
let
tower.
one go in. Yeah.
YaoYao. Pretty good push there earlier on. Still in Elixir advantage, I would say, because of the Mega Minion there used by Detective Hecka to defend against the Mega Knight. So can he come out on top? So Detective Hecka chose to change to the other lane.
Yeah, trying to reduce pressure, and now he has spent 7 actually to nuke away, and he only has 6 remaining. Once again, if you look at his deck, not really effective Hawk counters. He has that eye tower, but it trades negatively, and even then can be easily disrupted with E-Wiz or the like. So
Interesting that YaoYao didn't actually opt for the bats to try to distract the Inferno Tower, maybe because he's afraid of the Zap. But look at Detective Hecka here. He is using 3 spells instead of the usual 2. So 2 big spells and 1 Zap. So maybe coming into the double elixir time, he'll try to chip away with spell damage. But
yeah, but Detective Hecka is very low on health now, and then with this E-Wiz coming in, this
Ooh,
eye tower is
hurt.
not going to enjoy this. And it's already
Mega
looking
Minion
kind
as
of rough
well.
here. Mega Minion as well. It's another Mega Minion coming with the Hawks. Hawk Rider get hit? No, he will not. Mega Minion barely saving the day there.
Well defended by Detective Hecka there. For a moment, I thought that
Still going for the
might
minor
be in
chip.
trouble.
E-Wiz quickly. Electrons burning away at this, and
the Hawk Rider
yeah,
coming in.
Ooh,
This time with the bats.
with the bats and the poison. Zap removes the flyers, but the Ice Golem is going to be here, responsible for that slowing down. But both towers are shooting away at that Hawk, and he runs the wrong way. Is he going to get
One
hit?
hit.
He gets a hit in. Down to 600. Hecka's in big trouble. And he'll have to do some really drastic moves here if he wants to stay afloat in this one. E-Wizard coming in again. The minor chip's just too damn slow.
We
Hawk
haven't
Rider comes in.
seen a lot of Mega
Tower
Knight so
as
far.
well. The poison is there, and I like how he puts the wizard on the left side, even clearing the bats. And now he can use
go
that
for a
ice
counter
wizard
push.
for a counter push. Yeah. Where's that miner? It's coming in. He has got 3 elixir to use. He puts in the bottom right corner of that tower. YaoYao might have got the mind game there.
Activated the King Tower.
Activated King Tower. Whoopsie. That's going to be a
That's
slight concern here. But he has the Infernal Tower again. Still
One
cycling
more
through the
poison will do it for YaoYao.
One more poison will do it for YaoYao indeed. By getting the push in. Just getting those pushes in. But activating that King Tower could be potentially disastrous. Where is that counter play here? And it does look like YaoYao should be taking this one pretty easily with the log. And the fireball going in. Is it going to take it? Takes! Hecka claims it at the final second. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. 3 spells, you said. 3 spells worked. And this guy is like, whatever, man. I'm just going to scratch my eye.
Boy, oh boy, that 3 spell worked very, very well. With the poison, usually you depend on the poison
Look
to
at that,
finish
guys.
off.
Like, oh, I thought I had that.
Yeah.
Oops.
He seems pretty confident with that, but
I would think I had that too.
yeah, I would have poison earlier, but it might not be in cycle, probably. I could be wrong there, but that was super close.
Man, he worked hard for that left side tower. That miner was just digging and digging and digging. It's like, our towers can destroy that. I believe in myself. I think that juke onto that top right corner
That was brilliant.
really gave him that bit more damage needed to actually clean it up.
Edge it out, yeah.
Well, I said earlier that you can always predict a minor movement. I guess I was wrong. You know, you can still mind game.
He was playing the miner in the same or similar position for the first 3 times, I believe, and then the last time he decided to change it in the very crucial moment, and then YaoYao actually predicted the usual side, and then
Hypnosis.
so
Big place.
big plays by Detective Hecka. Seems like the Hecka that we have seen doing his best during the unbeaten run that he had before going down drastically due to I'm not sure morale. But yeah, that looks like Hecka as his best, playing very calm, very collected, picking his play right. So
and scratching his eye after a win instead of cheering. That is cool, calm, and collected. I don't know what is. If it isn't that, but
it looks really comfortable.
Yeah, he's in his Zen mode as well,
yeah,
folding
Zen
his legs on the
folding his
seat.
leg. You guys might not be able to see it because the screen is on us, but we have the next game coming up. YaoYao will go out if he lose against Detective Hecka in this match.
And again, Ice Golem.
Nice golem.
Open and Goblin split here at the King Tower. The Mega Minion as a follow-up here for Hecka. Eye Dragon.
So just a reminder, Rocket and Tornado are banned.
Ooh.
Is a mid-range balloon by Detective Hecka. Or it could be a Lava Hound deck by Hecka. And
Zepparino, that's
with
narrow.
the miner as well.
Oh yeah, just the counter to the minion hordes. Is it gonna lock? Is it gonna lock? Balloon always teasing with that final bit of health. And the right side though did take quite a bit of damage from that Hawk Rider attack. The Goblin Gang just not the most efficient tool dealing with Hawk Rider. And YaoYao getting a pretty decent trade for himself.
No Hawk Rider counter for Detective Hecka
so far.
Yeah, so far. Seems unlikely, to be honest. Or it could be a Mega Knight.
I'm thinking Mega Knight is possible here.
Yeah. So as for YaoYao, it could be a poison, and I can't remember the other card, but seems to be a little unhappy with the placement of the Inferno Dragon there, YaoYao. But we shall see. And here comes the bats to deal with. Oh, there we go, the Mega Knight.
Mega Knight.
And Mega Knight should be able to stop the Hawk Rider from getting more than one hit.
What I really like about Hecka's deck is that he has the Inferno Dragon with Miner. And what makes this so much better is the Inferno Dragon, even with a little bit of HP, if he manages to cross the river and you get a miner there to distract the tower, it becomes an immediate threat that has to be dealt with. So you can normally it wouldn't. So it's a really big deal to have that miner tech just for that extra distraction on that tower when you have Inferno Dragon, compared to YaoYao, who does not have miner so far.
Oh, YaoYao is facing some problem. I'm not too sure, but he does have the elixir advantage here. He would have preferred to have played whatever that he wanted to play before having the issue here. But seems like it's continuing.
Looks like the game's going to continue on, and that Mega Knight is going to connect with the tower here. I'm not sure what is the referee's decision on this. He is currently yelling at the referee, but he's not stopping just yet. So the reset is not going to happen here. The balloon doesn't connect, does it? It does connect! Oh, and oh, look at that. Hecka is super happy. He's not happy here. YaoYao. Something is going wrong on his end. He's mad. He really wants it. Oh, the laughy faces here coming up from Hecka. YaoYao is mad. He's stomping off the stage. He wants a rematch. He wants a fix. Oh, YaoYao. Oh boy.
Man, he is mad.
Things are getting heated here. Not sure what the ruling is on that. We'll have to wait a little bit to see what that is. But he is definitely not happy.
Wow. I think it seems like that's gonna be it.
Nope. Not sure.
He's still sitting
down. No handshakes. We're sitting down.
So the official will decide on that.
Referee is gonna... Boss?
Boss?
Gotta need some assistance here.
Houston, we have an emergency.
Yeah, we have a problem.
Yeah, but...
There's a very angry YaoYao here on stage.
But that match, before he had problem, I think it was still pretty even. I actually thought YaoYao had the advantage there for a little bit, but it was too close to call anyway. Yeah. So, we have not heard anything so far. We shall see what is it gonna be. I mean, these things can happen in venue as such as this, where the connection could be a little.
It gets iffy sometimes. You know, no one wants to see that Wi-Fi cut signal. That is super bad. I always tend to get it on my challenges. You know, I think it's rigged, just not meant to have the gems.
Just want you to get the 3 losses. But anyway,
sometimes I see the 20 grand just within grasp, and then the red thing comes out.
You're talking about the touchdown mode, right? Are you talking about the touchdown?
No, not touchdown mode. The touchdown mode we lost
fair
and square, but you know, it's still there's some things that are just
but it happens.
It happens. I'm not sure what the ruling is. I really hope they rule in favor of YaoYao. You know, I wouldn't like to end this on bad terms. Yeah. Definitely would be nicer to have a rematch just to make sure everyone's happy. Yeah. I don't think it would be too unfair. I mean, Hecka would be a little bit mad, but you know, but he has had it ruled in his favor a couple of times already.
Yeah. In the regular season, and that actually made a huge difference as well, because it knocked Aaron out in the regular season. So I don't know. We shall wait for the official announcement. We are still waiting for it. It seems like the players are still seated at their.
That's
a good sign. That's a good sign
for YaoYao.
for
Of course. He was visibly mad about
Yeah.
this, so we'll see. And the two casters do look a little bit solemn. The Chinese casters are looking kind of solemn on our side here, so we're gonna have to wait. Definitely have to wait here. And this is the toughest part about being in these things. You gotta wait for the umpires to come to a decision whether or not they should rule in favor of a DC or not. These are the things that make a competition a little bit more tricky to host and plan out. But I do believe they might just cut to another break soon enough and work on that. But in this situation, would you have, when we have this DC problem, the ruling is if both players decide to re-rec the cards, they can.
Yeah.
But in this situation, do you think any of the players are going to agree or veto it?
I think they will use the same deck. I feel that they will decide to choose the same deck. As long as one party decides to.
So long one
keep,
party. So you think there will be a veto?
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay, let me just try and remember. There was a balloon on Hecka's side. It was a.
Because you see, balloon. He only have the he had the Inferno Dragon and the bats to deal with the balloon. So I would think the balloon will be a much better deck compared to anything else. I don't know, could be because YaoYao is known to play a lot of minion horde sort of decks, but he did not play in this match. He usually paired those minions with minor, but if they do decide to change decks, I think it would be better for YaoYao in my opinion. But who knows? Who knows? We have not seen Lava Hound at all from Detective
It's not
Hecka.
that great a card.
It's not that great, but he's a master at it, so I won't be too surprised if they do decide to change the decks. Lava Hound might actually make an appearance.
I'm pretty let down that there isn't a Sparky with a rocket band. It built a lot of expectations.
I think, but you never know with Hecka because he played the Royal Giant, so
he memes.
So he memes with the bomb tower and then he memes with the Royal Giant. So I don't know. I'm not too sure about this. Like if he's gonna play against YaoYao in this loser bracket, I think he might just.
He wants to beat Senpai. He's not gonna take any risks.
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know.
I'm still looking at the Chinese casters on our screen here, and they seem happily. To be happily gabbling away itself, and so it might actually just be a remake.
It could be. The referee is still talking to YaoYao, so
yeah.
It could be a remake. Oh wait, the referee is walking away, so I'm not too sure. You guys are not seeing what we are seeing right now. Basically, we are looking at the stage, and then of course our views are blocked by the Chinese casters, but we could sort of see what's going on, and I don't see the players though, so.
Yeah, I don't see the players as well, and I don't know. The Chinese casters seem to be deep in discussion about something. I think the main point is, do they want to re-rack? And now that you know that what cards your opponent have, are you going to play a different style? You don't have to play as reserved anymore. You can launch attacks there, some gambits. You can almost say like open with a balloon, praying they don't have something counters in cycle. It's very possible, and
Hecka is really good with balloon as well because he likes to.
He's the Air Force general.
Yeah.
He just knows all the Air Force units very well.
Yeah, he likes to switch lane when you think that he's pushing the left lane, then he'll go in with the balloon on the right lane. He does that very well because he's very good with counting elixir to actually judge when is the right time. And his reaction is really good. So I won't be too surprised if he used balloon again. Balloon is one of his strongest cards, I would say. Sometimes he pairs it with a golem as well. Yeah. So
where's the freeze, man?
Where's the freeze? Yeah.
I feel like freeze is just very hard to pull off in a one-on-one because that one slot that you spend on freeze could have been a poison, could have been arrows, and there's very little justification as to why you should cut those cards instead of freeze. But in a 2v2 setting, though, it is a different matter altogether because that freeze. Freeze is a zero tempo play. So when you play it, you need to have other units to complement it. And in 2v2, that's exactly what you have. You have a teammate's Hot Rider running down, and even if it does have a little bit of health left, if you freeze that tower, it's going to take a lot of damage. And I think Freeze is, it's better suited. I'm really glad they released that mode though. It really opens up a lot more avenues to try stuff.
Yeah.
Cloning is fun as well in 2v2.
You see a lot of different cards that don't see a lot of competitive play, like Wizard actually being used in 2v2.
Yeah, it's not bad because you have 20 elixir to work with essentially, and Wizard is a okay investment because you can just pair up with your teammate's Tornado and you can pretty much clean up anything with a Wizard. It's one of the best AoE air ground units.
Yeah, true.
One of the only few that can really do big splash damage.
What other cards that we might be able to see today? YaoYao, he's played Mortar.
Yeah.
We can't see his Golem deck unfortunately because it's been might have a Golem deck.
Was it banned?
Rocket. It was a Rocket ban.
Rocket,
so we might be able to see a Golem.
Rocket and Golem were banned, right?
Rocket and Tornado.
Oh, Tornado.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be great if you could see a Golem deck in this. If there's a rematch, but if it's not a rematch, it will be Legend against Detective Hecka in the winner of.
I find it very odd. That they're.
Okay, so we are hearing that Wi-Fi issue on stage. So we are waiting for decision. And we will hold on for a bit more.
What these guys should actually do is to actually get a what do you call it? SIM card and play. I find the 4G in Taiwan to be so good.
So good, yeah.
You don't even do the Wi-Fi thing because Wi-Fi, if you block your receptor with your finger, sometimes it can get disconnected. Even for a second, the Clash Royale will DC you, you know, because of the live action that's going on. Even a fraction of DC causes you to disconnect. But 4G, smooth.
Very smooth. We went to Taiwan for 4 weeks in a row. And we used their 4G there, and then the 4G there is super smooth. Clash Royale,
unlimited too.
Unlimited too. So that was so good.
That was good. Free live streaming of all your
watching
stuff
all the Clash with Ash videos, you know, without any worries on the train.
We're helping him a lot, man. Rapping him on the stream.
Well, he helped the community a lot as well. So big thanks to him for supporting a lot of content creators and as well as pro players who, when they need advice, you go to him. And then he actually promotes a lot of pro players. He brought on Surgical Goblin on to his channel very often when Surgical Goblin was becoming very popular, and then he brought on people like Colton. He brought on I think every other pro player. I think most of the pro players have participated in CCGS might have been featured on his channel, and his content is very good in a way that he always discuss about what the pro player thinking behind their decks and behind their plays. He will show their replay and then analyze it. I think it's very, very educational.
Yeah, it's similar to what the Chinese guy, they call him the teacher.
The teacher?
Well, what's his...
Lao Gao?
Lao Gao Lao Shi, right?
Yeah.
So they call him Lao Gao teacher. And it's similar to what he does. It's a tutorial style of video making. They analyze, break down things, and a lot of times these videos are so good is because when they break it down, it seems like common sense. Like, of course, you play it like that, but when you sit down to think about it, do you actually realize how much sense it actually makes? And these kind of things can really help you, play a lot better in your Clash Royale journey. When to put units, where to put units at the right time, really important. But anyway, we are going to hop into a break as we have, like we mentioned, some Wi-Fi problems on stage. When we get back to you guys after these issues are resolved, hopefully it won't take too long. We'll see you guys in a bit. For now, some commercials. All right, guys, we're back. Looks like they resolved their issues. You're here watching the CCGS Wildcard, almost the finals. We're at the lower bracket finals, actually. I'm Lysander. This is
YaoYao. He's back.
Yeah, YaoYao's
you guys can't see it anyway.
He's stern. He's looking
really mad.
Real pouty.
Yeah.
And I do believe there has been a ruling for a remake. So it should be 1-0 in favor of Hecka now.
Yep,
we'll
still
have
1-0.
one more game. So it's still game point.
In case you missed it, it was a Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah, it was a Wi-Fi issue. So looks like the referees did rule it properly and in favor of YaoYao. So no bad feelings here. We'll get a chance to play it out. Doesn't mean that Hecka has lost his chance. He is still looking pretty strong. YaoYao has been making a few bad trades here recently. So we'll see if Hecka manages to still clean it up 2-0. Of course, whether or not they remain to keep, they chose to keep their cards remains to be seen.
Yep. We're not sure. We are not told, but
Yeah.
the game will start now,
Yeah.
and we shall find out very soon. So there we go. Detective Hecka on the blue side and Nova YaoYao on the red side. And Hecka starts with the miner. So could be the same deck.
Yeah,
So
could be the same decks, and missing on that Ice Golem placement there, not going to block the miner from getting 2 hits into 100 health lost. Bomb Tower
So
is
it's
back,
a different
boys!
deck.
Alright.
Man, oh man, Bomb Tower
Changing
is
the
back,
deck a
baby.
little bit, yeah. This Bomb Tower is definitely putting a kink in this plan.
Oh,
It doesn't even land, actually.
Yeah, wow.
So that's going to be slightly different. The Ice Golem is going to come in here. And,
Miner comes in.
Oh, the Miner zap
Great
clears
zap.
out the entire wave. And oh, that Mega Knight, the Mega Minion, going to be forced to zap that one.
So interesting Bomb Tower. We saw Bomb Tower by Detective Hecka in the finals. He used it with Giant, if I'm not wrong. So this time around he used the Miner instead for this variation. As for YaoYao, he
Where's the Hawk Rider? I think is he hiding
yeah,
it? Now that the
probably
Bomb
he's
Tower is
hiding,
there,
yeah.
it might be something that he's hiding.
there we
you
go. No more hiding. Come to Papa, and I'm gonna try to take out that Bomb Tower with the Hawk Rider, and then maybe wear it down, and hopefully wait for the opportunity for his Mega Knight to come in. But could be a very tough match for YaoYao, depending on what the other 2 cards are for Detective Hecka.
I feel like a Hawk Rider here can really ruin his day, but we'll see. He's just sticking to his Miner right now. I like his Miner placement thus far. Put it a little bit far away so that it's more difficult to intercept. But on the other hand, opens yourself up to some really hard counters. And now again, the Bomb Tower going in, but the Infernal Dragon is there. Mega Minion is going to eat that one up.
Oh, it's so tanky against that Mega Knight, and it still have at least 1/3 of the HP left. And to survive.
Oh, Fireball coming in. That's looks
miss.
like the 3-spell deck again, just replacing it with Bomb Tower for more defense. He's just gonna sit at his sit at his side of the kingdom and then throw stuff at the tower here. So that's gonna be the game plan. Here comes the Hawk Rider. Bomb Tower is already recycled into, and the poison gonna be coming in.
Mega
It
Minion
feels like
should
it
be
misses
coming
the
out
Bomb Tower. Did it tag it?
Yeah,
Sure.
I think.
It feels like it's missing.
Yeah, I think he missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Infernal Tower going in there, melts off that Bomb
Oh.
Tower.
This Mega Knight could be problematic. Bats comes in.
Zap. But Ice Wizards, man, they're just super good at stalling and buying time. And this is
Bomb Tower.
rough. Okay, the Bomb Tower placement, very weird. Immediately gets locked on by the Eye Dragon, melted down. This could be problematic. The Bats remove the Miner, but the Hawk Rider gets in there, gets 1 hit. Does he get a second? Does not. And this Infernal Dragon already eating more points than it's worth.
Yeah.
actually.
And YaoYao have a huge elixir advantage. Poison. So he's just gonna cycle the spell all the way.
Hawk Rider.
So
Coming in again.
Hawk Rider block.
This time the poison works properly. The Bats coming in as well. Gonna pretty much ignore this this Miner. The Zap not coming in.
Infernal Dragon
Infernal
locks
Dragon
onto the
locks on,
tower.
burns off a little bit of the tower's health, but again, Ice Golem being the major obstacle here for the Goblin Gang, and losing that attrition war here. YaoYao already dropping low, has to block this Miner. He has to block it. He cannot afford to give it away, and he misses the block.
Man, this could be
is
it.
really bad. Now he's in lethal range. That is poison range. KO.
That's gonna be
YaoYao
GG.
goes down
Oh.
anyway, and that's a good game. Fair and square.
Fair and square, yeah.
Hecka
Well done by Hecka.
claims another win. Triple spell deck, triple burn, very strong thus far. And again, this time YaoYao happy to shake that hand. Oh, losing on fair terms.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna keep everyone happy, and I'm kind of glad it ended this way. Hecka, had that victory taken away from him, and now he won it back fair and square. So no one's gonna have any second doubts. He goes into the grand final here against Legend, and who will join Tali? It only remains to be seen. Looks like there'll only be one Nova player going in there from Southeast Asia.
Who
But
knows?
still,
Maybe Nova will sign either
Legend
Legend or Tali.
maybe
or
Nova. I'm just gonna take all the guys and see. I'm just
But
gonna.
we'll see. But we are hearing that the final is gonna play.
Okay, explain it to me. I heard it, but I'm not sure I get it.
So
It's a winner bracket advantage.
If you have the winner's bracket advantage. So if you have watched CCGS in North America or EU, the match between Music Master against C McHugh, C McHugh won the first series, 3-0 I believe, or
2-0.
3-0. I think it's a best of 3-1 if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
That was a best of 5. And then Music Master lost. He was in the winners bracket, and then they played another best of 5 series. So that's what they call rubber set, I believe. So we will have the same thing here. So if Legend lose against Detective Hecka in the first best of 3,
he gets another
best of 3. So yeah,
fair enough.
Anyway, that will come up very soon.
Yeah, that'll come up very soon. We'll explain it a little bit clearer after this break. We're gonna hop out for a bit, and then we'll be right back for that final. Stay tuned, guys. You're watching CCGS, the Wildcards.